The landmine setup for a single leg hip thrust is one of my favorite setups. Of course, it takes a little bit of just getting your pieces together for your setup, because you'll have your landmine, however it's attached. Remember, you could always do it in the corner of a wall. I have a video for home landmine setup if you need. But once you get it set up, it's a great way to load the single leg. I'll just show you some of the logistics of how to make it where you're not like fumbling around. So you're gonna wanna set up the landmine where it's at the end of a bench. Make sure the bench is sturdy so it won't slide as you do your hip thrust. Of course, you can add weight to this. I definitely would. I just don't have weight so you can see what my hip is doing. But I'm gonna go the sleeve of the bar right in my hip crease, so similar to how we set up other hip thrust variations. And then you're gonna get into this position. And then same as always for that single leg, except now the sleeve of the barbell is across your hip versus a dumbbell. So it's a little bit different lever arm, but you're of course able to load it heavier. Now, if you have weight on it, you might sit on the ground because the weight will hold it on the ground. Because I don't have weight, I will just climb back up. I always just like set it on the end of the bench. Again, if you have a plate here, it's gonna kind of hold it higher, but just let it rest so it's still. And then you're simply gonna switch sides to get the other leg. So pick it up, have it on your hip. Same thing, setting up for the hip thrust. Go through your reps on this side. Okay, and then when you're done, you could just sit down, or again, you could always end up on the top, and then that's a set. So this is the single leg hip thrust with a landmine setup. Go ahead, give it a shot.